Hello guys, it's Forrest Gump. I like Digo's videos because I can learn a lot. In this episode we will continue learning about OpenCV for JavaScript.
Hello guys, it's me again. So I'm going to do another application. This application is going to be an extension of the last application we made, of the chat application. So we're going to build an image modifier application. So the idea is that we are going to upload an image, make a filter or something, and then download it, the same image. That is our goal. So this is our last application. This is the chat app application. Remember that what home does is to redirect us to the login section or to the content of our website, and in the last case was form. Now we want to be redirected not just to form that contains the chat, but to one layer above that. It's going to contain a list of applications. One application is going to be the chat, the other application is going to be the image modifier. So we want to be redirected to a menu component. This menu component will contain the form application, or the same as the chat application, and it also is going to contain our image modifier application and any other applications that we may want to make in the future. So let's create a menu component. So this is our menu component, and it's going to contain the list of sub-applications in the same way as we see here. So this is the menu component, all this, and this is the sub-application components. So this menu component is going to receive a menu list, and for each element of that menu list we are going to display a sub-application item. The sub-application item is each one of these cards, so it's going to have like a title and an image attached to them. So the sub-application component is going to be very simple, and the menu list is going to be a list of all those sub-application components. So we need to create this data that is going to be an array of objects. So inside components we create a folder. Inside this folder we create a sub app data. So this is the data format to create these cards. So now we go to the menu, to the home component. We import our menu component. We import the data. Now we need to finish the sub application item component. And as you can see, it's just a card with the corresponding data coming from above. Title, the style, and an image. Let's run it. So the problem was that I was giving the wrong information here. I had this is wrong. It's this. So we have the two cards as a list. Now we need to give some CSS to make it prettier. To make it pretty. So let's create a folder with the style. the style for the menu. And this is the style for the submenus. Let's see. I need to import. So you see, we just need to add an image and then finish the links. Also, we need the header above. So let's put the header. You see, now I can log out. Log in. I need to change the header stuff. I have the same header parameters as a different application, so I need to name this something else. Delete this. So now I have the correct data in my header. Let's put images to the menu list objects. So here images, menu, and public images, new folder, menu. So I paste the image, get the name, I need another image for the other component. So if I got this image, do the same process. So we need to put them the same size. Anyway, I modified the size of the images to make it look like the same size. Now we need to finish the links. So when we press this item or this one, we are going to activate the corresponding component. So each of those cards that you see here are represented by this code. So you see a card here, and all the card is inside a link component, and this is obtained from React Router DOM. So here we are going to redirect the user, and we can so we are going to do this. Category, and the category comes from here, chat application, image modifier, and these are here. Chat form image modifier. So now this is failing for some reason. And you see, redirected to this component and to this component. Because the connection is not secure. So I'm mixing secure and unsecure connection, and I think that's the reason there is a complaint. So let me I know. page ID. Here, so that's why it was failing. Let's create a back button. Now let's create the image modifier app. So our image modifier component is going to have a one state variable that will save the image data, one function that is going to be executed when we upload this file from our computer, and an input HTML component that is going to be of type file. Hi guys, so we want the user to upload an image, and we want the data of that image to go into a canvas element, because usually the computer vision libraries work with canvas. So we're not going to send this image to the server, it's going to be everything on the client side. So how do we do this? Well, we create the canvas element. We call this canvas element. We create a file reader object. We give this reader object a function that is going to be executed when this reader is finished loading. This function is going to have inside of it an instantiation of an image object, and this image object is going to have also another function that is going to be executed when the image finish loading, and what this function is going to execute is the typical way you get an image to a canvas. So you set the canvas width and height to the image width and height, and then you get the canvas context 2D, and in this context you draw the image that you want to draw. And the image source is going to be event that comes from the reader callback function, and it's going to this is going to have the data to display to give to the image. Okay, so once we get the data to the image gives his data to the canvas. So we give the data, and finally we call the file reader with the data of the image that we upload. So in summary, we give the data of the image that we want to upload to the reader. The reader, once the data is loaded on the reader is going to give this data to an image object, and this image object is going to give this data to the canvas. That is how it works. So let's see this working. So choose file, open. You see, this is a canvas element. In the next episode, we are going to install the OpenCV library for JavaScript for the client side, and then we are going to apply this library to the image that we have uploaded.